Hello guys, welcome back to the news. Osinachi's husband has a case to answer, says court. A federal capital territory high court has dismissed the no-case submission defense filed by Peter Nwachukwu, the husband of Osinachi, the late gospel singer. The defense was rejected by the trial judge, who ruled that the prosecution had established a case against the defendant. The Nigerian government had filed a 23-count charge against Nwachukwu over the death of Osinachi, his wife. After pleading not guilty, the court ordered that the defendant should be remanded at the Koji Correctional Facility pending further hearing. The prosecution had called 17 witnesses to testify during the trial, which commenced on the 20th of June 2022 and ended on March 10th, 2023. Osinachi, who passed away on April 8, 2022, was initially thought to have died of throat cancer. Her death, however, was linked to an assault by her own husband, who was later arrested, according to family and friends. The National Hospital in Abuja then conducted an autopsy, which revealed that the body bore no signs of violence, because it was said back then that Osinachi was suffering, marital violence. Her husband had been hitting her, abusing her, leaving her bodies with bruises and all of that, which I think that led to his arrest, because it generated heated controversy on social media back then. And then we know that the report listed the cause of Osinachi's death to have included a generalized organ polar leg swelling, also fluid in the sac containing the heart, tumor deposits in the heart, the lungs, kidneys, and all of that, which restricts breathing. So following the report, Nwachukwu's lawyers filed a no-case submission, meaning that Nwachukwu has no case to answer. And then the evidence provided by the medical practitioners, according to the lawyers, that exonerated Nwachukwu of the claims of culpable homicide and domestic violence. He stated that Osinachi solely died as a result of the outgrown tumors, which resulted in a cardiac tamponade, the primary cause of the death, and abnormal growth of tissues, which were cancer, which is the secondary cause of death according to the autopsy report. He then asked the court to release and acquit his client of all charges. The court, however, rejected the no-case motion and ordered the defendant to provide his defense. At this moment, we are just left to wonder, what would be the fate of this man? What would be the fate of late Osinachi's husband? Because the court has ruled on no case submission in a domestic violence suit. And at this point, they've ordered her husband to enter a defense. He should come and defend himself. Oh, yes, the court held that the federal government has established a case against him, and he must open defense in this matter. And we recall that late Osinachi, which is Nwachukwu's wife, had died on April 8, 2022, and many of her colleagues in the music industry had alleged that her husband maltreated her. Her husband had been, abusing her, hitting her, all sort of violent stuff, leading to her death, which led to her death. And afterwards, the Nigerian police arrested Nwachukwu and eventually handed his case file, for further prosecution. And then, from time to time, we saw that the trial commenced on June to March. The trial started on June 2022, and then they were calling out witnesses to come give evidence, and this case is still ongoing currently. The case is still ongoing, but they are saying that she did not die as a result of violence, that she died because of she had cancer. She had cancer. So the lawyer had accused Nwachukwu's in-laws of trying to frame him up, insisting that the autopsy showed that there was no mark of violence on the deceased at the time the autopsy was conducted. And then, but before now, the children have been saying that this is what their father used to do to their mother. The sisters of the late Osinachi, her family, friends had been commenting on this, that this man should not be left unpunished. She must receive justice over her untimely death. But we have the court ruling, which was given by, that's the judgment which was given by Justice Nwosu, has held that the prosecution has established a case against the defendant. Now we know that after pleading not guilty, the judge ordered Nwachukwu, Osinachi's husband, to be kept in the prison, until further hearing. So this guy has to remain in prison until this case is over, until they can decide what, judgment would be given to him. So guys, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this issue? It is so sad that late Mrs. Osinachi left this earth the way she did. I mean, we never saw it coming, but then it has happened. Okay, my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter.